Let's get right into this motherfucker. Yeah.
Chapter 17.
Hmm.
And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him,
I am the Almighty God. Walk.
He just popped up again in this motherfucker. I tell you. See how he be popping up? Wow.
Before me, and be thou perfect. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply.
Another fucking covenant. Man, see, this is the type of moments when I just want to turn off the fucking videos because I'm pissed. I'm pissed right now that niggas believe this shit. When I see the niggas believe this shit, 80 years old, 50 years old, 20 years old, 18, and they still walking around trying to argue with niggas that's trying to tell them to look this shit up, and they won't just take the time because, like I said, it doesn't take much fucking time. You can read, you don't have, because you don't want, I know you don't want to read any other research besides the Bible if you believe in that shit. So just fucking read through this shit and see how fucking stupid it is. Wow.
Thee exceedingly.
And Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying,
As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham.
Told you he was gonna change his fucking name to Abraham.
For a father of many nations have I made thee. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee.
Nations, kings. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This fucking Arabic race comes from him. This Islamic race comes from the fucking Ishmael, who fucking comes from the goddamn Abraham and Hagar. And this fucking covenant that God keeps, these covenants that God keeps making with Abraham, that he just changed his fucking name from Abram to Abraham. Couldn't think of shit else, huh? Wow.
And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee and their generations, for an everlasting covenant.
See, their generations for an everlasting covenant, so that these motherfuckers can run shit all this time and still today. Fucking wow.
To be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee, the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God.
And God said unto Abraham,
Thou shalt keep my covenant therefore, thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee.
Well, why the fuck we know about it then? Who the fuck you, if you keeping it between y'all niggas? And another thing, why is y'all rocking with a guy who keep making covenants with niggas and leaving y'all ass out the fucking deal? Y'all getting this fucking short end of the stick every time he makes a fucking covenant in this bitch. That's some y'all, man. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, dog.
Every man child among you shall be circumcised, and ye shall circumcise the flesh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, why is God concerned with niggas' dicks? Why does God want niggas to cut the skin off of their dick? Why would God put skin on the nigga's dick that he don't want to be there? Why again is God focusing on the nigga's dick? Why does cutting your dick off or parts of your dick off please God or have anything to do with fucking being holy? Are y'all niggas for real? Wow.
Flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you.
That nigga's gonna keep the foreskin of his penis as a token of the covenant? Man, see the weird ass. Man, this is some shit right here.
And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man-child in
Man,
your generations. He that is born in the house, or bought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed.
bought with money. So this nigga God is saying it's cool to buy motherfuckers with money, children. Wow. And then circumcise them?
He that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. And the uncircumcised man-child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath
So the person who does not get circumcised does not get the skin that God put on their dick cut off. If you don't get the skin that God put on your dick cut off, then you get cut off by your people. This is, man, we got grown ups. Man, this is why I said this is mental disease is rampant, yo. Like, this is ritual shit, and motherfuckers don't even pay it no mind? Wow.
broken my covenant.
And God said unto Abraham,
As for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her, and give thee a son.
So you love to rename motherfuckers now, but he don't completely rename them. He just changes up their name up a little bit, adds some fucking letters or take some letters out. And basically keep the goddamn name the same, but just switch it up a little bit. Okay.
Also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her.
Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart,
Shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
See, God, motherfucking Abraham is laughing at God for this dumb shit because he don't fucking see that motherfuckers are gonna be this stupid to believe this shit. So even Abraham just fell on his fucking face laughing at niggas like, so this bitch can have a baby over 100 years old? Motherfuckers been having babies through this motherfucker since 100, 102, 160, 170, 180 years old, 200 years old, but still bearing children out this motherfucker the whole time. And this nigga's like, how the fuck is that gonna happen? That's the same fucking question I'm asking. And I'm just asking, why come y'all motherfuckers ain't asking?
And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear?
And Abraham said unto God,
Oh, that Ishmael might live before thee.
and God said,
Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And
Yep, motherfucking Isaac and his ass, Sarah's gonna have another son too. And that's what's crazy. First she couldn't have kids, now the bitch 90, and now she can, God says she can have kids after we've already had a kid with fucking Hagar. What the fuck? What is going on?
I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12
He's gonna multiply Ishmael exceedingly. Already say you're gonna get Isaac right. But watch what he's about to say about Ishmael.
princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I...
He's gonna make him a great nation, the nation of Islam, motherfucker.
Established with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham.
And he left off talking with him. We have grown fucking people who die for this shit. Man.
And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the self.
Every male. So is this nigga a doctor? Like, does he have a doctor? He just doing it himself? What the fuck is going on? He just went on to shit. They making it seem like he got a lot of motherfuckers that he owns and fucking has living with him. And so he just said, hey y'all, all y'all niggas whip y'all dicks out, and I'm cutting off the extra meat on there. And them niggas say, cool. Man, this is some wild ass shit right here, yo. This is wild shit right here. This is bat shit. This is ape shit. This is motherfucking some new type of shit.
Same day as God had said unto him. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
90 and 9. You know what that is? 2 9. Flip it over. And motherfucker, he's 99 and he's fucking circumcising himself? Wow.
And Ishmael his son was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
Imagine getting fucking circumcised at 13. Yo. I'm pretty sure the fucking Jewish people still do some shit like that when they become a man. Man, that's some weird ass shit that motherfuckers actually still participate in. Like, that's why I'm gonna have to do the fucking, I got so much shit to do, man. We gotta break this shit down. We gotta get to all this shit. This shit is going into the fraternities too. Don't forget that shit.
In the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son. And all the men of his house, born in the house and bought with money of the stranger, were circumcised.
All these niggas is getting circumcised
With him. Chapter 8.
Where were the fucking instruments that they was using to circumcise these niggas with? What the fuck was going on? Why was these niggas wilding out like this? Why is God making the skin of a nigga's dick a requirement to fucking to establish a fucking covenant? Why the fuck is niggas' dicks involved? Wow.